Hello, my name is Darlina Mincey. I founding member of Emmanuel Fellowship and Worship Center. I met Brother Dan at Harvest Baptist Church in a Sunday school classes. He was always praying and reading his Bible and asking questions and answering questions. So to myself, I said, he need to start a Sunday school class. So as things went on, Brother Glenda decided he wanted to start some new Sunday school classes. So my husband decided he wanted to do a soul winning class. So I started going to his soul winning class. So then later on, Brother Dan decided he wanted to start a Sunday school class. And that's when we started Continue for the Faith. So he asked me would I come to his Sunday school class. So I said, well, let me ask my husband and see what he said. So I did, and Mama said, that's fine, go ahead. So I did. Oh my God, what a class. It was amazing. We learned. He was teaching, he was preaching a little bit, and he was teaching a little bit. It was great. So things went on, everything was going good. So then things happened. And I went to Brother Dan and told him I wasn't coming to church anymore. So he said, well, Sister Mincey, will you still come to Sunday school? So I said, yeah, okay, I will. So I did. So I was going to Sunday school. Didn't want him to stop teaching and preaching in Sunday school, but I know we had to, so he did. And so then some things happened again. And so he came to the Sunday school class and announced he was not going to have Sunday school anymore. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? So what I did, I just started going to different churches, not going to anything that I liked. It was just awful. And so I kept talking to him and calling him and telling him we need to start something. So we did. We started a Bible study over to a little home, and it went on for a little while. And then Sister Johnson came to us and said that she would open her house and we could have class at her house. So we started going over there to her house. And so one day he came to class and he said he was going to start a church. So that's when we started the Emmanuel Fellowship and Worship Center in Sister Barbara Johnson's living room. So then he came to us and said that he wanted to start some different ministries. So I'm like, we just started a church and we got that many people, just me talking to me. And so we did. We started, he asked me what we wanted to do. So I said, well, I wanted to be an usher. That's what I wanted to do. So he came to me. He said, no, Sister Mincey, I want you to be welcome committee. So I said, well, okay, what does welcome committee do? So he told me. So I said, well, okay, then I'll do that. And Sister Barbara Johnson at that time said she would do pastoral care. And so that night when everything was over, I went to her because I know she had a child that was disabled. So I went to her and asked her, I said, well, if you ever need me, let me know. So she said, okay, Sister Mincey. So that night, later on, she called me and said, Sister Mincey, can you do pastoral care for me? I said, yeah, no problem. So I did. So I began to do the pastoral care committee. And we went on, and then I would come down on Saturday with him to sit up for the church. And so one Saturday, I went to him and I said, well, I'm always calling you Brother Dan, but now you're a pastor, so what should I call you? Should I call you Brother Dan or should I call you Pastor? So he said, well, Sister Mincey, whatever you want to do is fine with me. So I prayed about it and I said, well, the Bible said give honor where honor is due. So I started calling him Pastor Dan. So I told him, I said, well, as long as you follow Christ, I follow you. So for the last 10 years, I've been following him while he followed Christ. So please continue praying for our church. Thank you so much.